This is a first in a series of about 50 geometric constructions that create designs. To make this 6-petal flower design, we'll start by making a dot somewhere that our good eye tells us is about the center of this piece of paper. Okay, we've got our point. We want to make a circle that is going to fit on the page. So first I'm going to check. I want it to be a fairly good sized circle, so I'll open my compass up so that my pencil points on the page, but I want to be sure, and I'll take it by the top here, I'll just swivel it around, that it's going to fit on both of these sides. I don't have to worry about down here or up here, there's always going to be room, but it's on these two sides. You always want to check when we're making something. So, let's talk about the compass and making a circle with it. Always want to slant the compass in the direction that you want the pencil to travel in. You want to lean it in that direction. If you do the opposite, then that's going to go jumping all along and make a chittering sound. So, we're ready to start. I'm just going to grip this compass down near the base of the arm with a metal point. I find that though it's easy to draw a circle with this by holding it at the top, sometimes the metal point will hop out and move. So to secure it there, I always prefer to hold it down here. It has its drawbacks though, as you'll see. As I start to draw, my arm starts to get closer and closer to my body till my elbow's almost getting in my ribs. So there, what I'm going to do is I'll move my paper around, and actually when I move my paper around, I'm able to pick it up at the corner. Now, I say paper, I've got 5 sheets of paper here because I don't want the metal point to be going through and poking holes in the tabletop. So, now, I find this works as well. One, you can move the pencil, hold the paper steady, or you can hold the pencil steady and move the paper. And I'm going to show you how that works. I find it's a very satisfactory way. I'm just bringing it around. All right. Now, the Greeks, who were one of the first to explore the possibilities of what you could do with a compass and what things you might discovered something quite interesting. And it involves 6. And that's why I chose to call it a 6-petal flower, because they discovered that if you put a dot on the circumference and your compass, you haven't changed the opening of it, it's still the same. And you place the metal point at that point and make an arc across the circumference, and then move the metal point to that and make an arc, and move the metal point to that and make an arc, etc., etc. You will, if you're lucky. Sometimes if you haven't taken your time to put it right in the right place, you're off a little bit in one place, you're off a little more the next time, it won't match up. Let's see how close we came this time. Oh, pretty close. So that'll be good enough for what we're doing. It's pretty close. Now, the Greeks also experimented, playing around, tried to see what would happen if they put their metal point in there, should reach the center, and they drew an arc from one of these points around to the other. And then put their compass in here and drew a line. I'm sort of drawing it both with the pencil working and by moving my paper. So they come to this point, and when they finish that, they notice that they've got a new shape that's appeared here. Well, they come to the next point, and they draw, or passing through the center beautifully every time. There's that shape again. Oh, this time they're going to get two of that shape. And in this last one, they get two as well. That's the six-petal flower design. You can take and color it in using colored pencils. Here's a sample. I used felts in this. You might try to make the flower look like a flower you would maybe recognize, like a tiger lily. Or you could experiment with the area outside and how you color the petals, and sometimes students add insects. They might have bees or butterflies or caterpillars or ladybugs as part of their design. One student liked her design so much, she took it and got it copied onto a t-shirt. So that's an idea too. Until next time, enjoy playing around with your compass, exploring some of the relationships you might find as you draw. The Greeks had great fun with it, and we will too in the series. Bye for now.